something a little bit different tonight.
I'll be doing my
I'll be doing
nails.
my nails.
I got some
I got some
falsies here.
falsies here.
I'll be
I'll be
trying
trying
out
out
some
some
new
new
things for
things for
myself.
myself.
Don't mind
Don't mind
the
the
clutter.
clutter.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
going through
going
and
through and
sizing
sizing
my
my nails
nails
and
and whatnot,
whatnot,
making sure
making
they're
sure
the
they're
right
the right
size, because I
size,
just
because I
got
just got
these.
these.
So we're just
So
gonna
we're
be
just gonna
doing
be
some
doing
trial
some
and
trial
error
and error
tonight.
tonight.
Oops.
Oops.
I'm gonna be
Gonna
doing
be doing
some
some
Dr. Who
Doctor Who
nails.
nails.
It's gonna be
It's gonna
pretty
be
cool,
pretty cool,
at least in my
at least in
opinion.
my opinion.
So,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
let's get
let's get
started.
started.
Alright,
Alright,
so
so
I have
I
my
have my
sizes here.
sizes here.
Well, first
Well,
off,
first off,
let
let
me
me
get
get
my
my
mounting
mounting
putty,
putty.
which I'm not sure
I'm
if
not
this
sure
is
if
going to
this
work
is gonna work
because
because when I got the
I
mounts, I
thought they were
thought they were
supposed to come
supposed to
with
come with
a putty,
a putty,
and they
and
didn't.
they
So
didn't.
we're just
So
going
we're
to
just
have to
gonna
see
have
how
to
that
see how
goes.
that goes.
Let me
Let me
get
get
this
this
open.
open.
Alright. And
And
one
the
good thing
good
about
thing
these,
about these,
one bad thing
the
about
bad
this
thing
is
about
you
this, you
have
have to
reseal
reseal
it.
it.
I got a
I got
bag
a
for
bag
it,
for
so
it,
it
so it
should be
should
fine,
be fine,
hopefully.
hopefully.
So I'm just going
So
to
I'm
take
just
a
gonna take
little
a
bit
little
off. What
bit
you're
off.
supposed
What
to
you're
do is
supposed to
just
do
take
is
a
just take
little
a
bit
little
off.
bit off.
Get it off.
Get it off.
Well,
Well,
I guess I'm
I
going to
got
take some
some
scissors.
scissors.
Cut it off
Cut
that
it
way.
off that way.
Mm-hmm. This is what
This
it's
is
looking
what
like.
it's looking like.
Cut it.
Cut it.
There you go.
There you go.
Alright.
Alright.
You're
You're
supposed to
supposed to
massage it and all that stuff. And you put
And
it
put it
on.
on.
Little end
Little
right
end right
there.
there.
And this is
And
going
this
to
is
be
gonna
where
be
my
where my
pinky
pinky
goes. And
goes, and
that
that
is
is
a
a
size
size
9.
9.
If I can find it.
Find it.
They came in little baggies. So, okay. Anyways, I'm going to shove all this over here. That's for later.
That's for later.
The
The
little Q-tips. Because I'm going to be sticking them on. So, hope you're enjoying the music, because I just kind of felt the need to do that. Alright, move that to the side. I'm going to have to cut that. These bags are hard to get open. Alright, so I've got itty bitty tiny baby nails. I actually might need to get the putty because you see how small they are. These are super tiny. So, but I got all my colors. Alright, I got two of them. Let's see how small they are in comparison to my nails. No, I'll be trimming my nails. Probably, because these are pretty short. If I can get this off, I'm going to have to get tweezers. Should be right there. Got them right there. They're just together. I don't want to... There it goes. Alright. Yeah, you see how tiny those are? I see what I do. And the designs, I just knocked over my glue. With the V's, like there's a measurement thing, and I'll actually put it up later. But what you want to do, and it's actually labeled on there. I don't know if you can see it. It's got like a little line on it. But yeah. So you actually want to make these a little bit smaller, or you want these to be sized a little bit smaller, and see how I don't know if you can see it. It's a little zoomed in. But this is a little wide, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to like sand it down a bit. So I think I'm gonna have to make this. I'm gonna have to tear this apart. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna do that. And see, the cool thing about these is you can just take them off because they're magnets. And you can just go whoop. And you can get these off Amazon for fairly inexpensive. I think I spent like $5 on them. So, actually probably need to make this a little shorter since this is a smaller nail. And it's not going to matter too much because I'm going to be just tossing that anyway. See what I'm talking about? Like, see how tiny that is? In comparison, yeah, I'm going to have to take some more actually off because these are a lot smaller. Which is good because you know, I like my nails short. So, because you know, I boxed. So, it's kind of hard to fit long nails into boxing gloves. So there we go. Get that all nice and mashed on. And this is literally just the Scotch mounting putty. I'll actually show you as a little thing. That's what I'm using. I couldn't. I just wanted to go to the store and get it. I didn't want to have to wait for it to be shipped in because stuff being shipped in is actually kind of hard to get. So I'm just like, well, I didn't want to wait for it either because I was thinking I was gonna do it immediately, and I ended up not. Let's see. Alright, so I think that'll be good. Because I'm gonna have to sew off the top right there. I think that might be a little too long. Let me actually check. Actually, no, that's not too bad. I might sew off a little bit. I say sew off. I'm so southern. But yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna push these back. These are my colors I'm gonna use later. But what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna do like a little Doctor Who theme. Since I had a friend who was just like, "Hey, you should totally do a Doctor Who theme," and I'm just like, "Okay, whatever, I'll do that." It's like whatever. The only bad thing about getting fake nails, and like I use the stick-on tabs, and actually I got some really good ones. Actually, off of Amazon, and they stick better than the ones you get at the store. Like I have such a terrible time with my nails and things sticking to them properly. So let me move that out of the way. Alright, so let's see. My ring fingers are size 8. And once again, I'll talk about like how thick these are. They're actually really small. Like I have really tiny hands, so I have to accommodate accordingly. So these fit, I'm pretty sure they do. Alright, so this is size 8. And let's make sure these fit my ring fingers before I actually put them on. Whoops, there we go. They like to stick together, apparently. So, alright, so that's tip. So that's my ring finger. And it looks like it fits alright. See how it's not all the way in. Of course, I'm gonna do some nail care before I put these on, obviously. Because you gotta make sure it looks like that's gonna fit alright. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let me try the other one too, because you're not always 100%. These aren't very long. I really like these. I can definitely wear these for fun. I actually might like them so much that I might let me make sure this is all nice and massaged. Because you gotta massage it, you gotta get it all nice and goopy so it'll stick. But yeah, these are little walls. Whoops, I just dropped it. So, yeah. Anyways, alright. Now we can get it on. These are kind of hard to get on. They're so little. This is the first time I'm actually trying this. The first time I did fake nails, I did them on my hands. Or actually no. What I did is I used these little Q-tips and I taped them on, and it got caught. It was a disaster. Don't recommend it. Like I actually was reading a thing and people were just like, oh yeah, you can use that. It'll be fine. And it was a complete disaster. I don't recommend it at all. So and we're in a tank top. So there we go. Alright, so we're gonna get that. And get that all switched on. This is the long part. Is getting this on. The fun part's gonna be hitting soon. But see, you wanna have them all nice and good, because whenever you're sanding them down, because when I was dealing with the little Q-tips, let's see. Alright. So it ended up being just a complete disaster. So don't recommend it. Let's see. I am a 6 for my middle finger. Find it. Where is it? Uh-oh. Where'd my
Where'd my
6
6
go?
go?
Did I drop
Did I
it?
drop it?
I thought I had it. I thought
I
it was
thought
here.
it was here.
We'll go ahead and grab my
my
8.
8.
Or see, I
Or see,
have, let's see, what do I got?
what do I got?
7,
7,
6,
6,
and a
and
2.
a 2.
Alright,
Alright,
so for that matter, I'm missing one.
oh,
They're right here.
right here.
They're behind my
my
microphone. There's my 6s. They got shoved behind that microphone. My microphone's really big. It's on my desk. I need to get a mount for it. Alright, so my 6. Let me move this out of the way. They're in little baggies. Such a pain. Alright, so there's 1 on 2. I've got take the middle finger for extra middle finger action. That's right. Anyways, so let's make sure this fits. I'm just having a good time doing this. I like this is like a hobby of mine. I love doing my nails. So much fun. Alright, let's make sure that fits. I'll actually show you guys. Looks like that fits me alright. Might need to sand it down a little bit. Maybe go a size up. I don't know, I might sand it down just a little bit. It's just barely, like it just fits, but you want to have it a little bit smaller. So it looks a little bit more natural, and it doesn't it's less likely to fall off and stuff. So. Alright, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of that, and we're just gonna slam that on. I'm getting smaller and smaller pieces. Like I'm getting bigger nails. And it's like, oh hey, by the way, this is what I'm doing. Alright, so we're gonna grab this little bit, and I'll have to get some more. Alright. But yeah, this is way better. Like, I can already really tell that these are gonna work better than the other. I have to take off my watch. It's kind of irritating me a little bit. Alright, so we are actually with all this down. 7 on my index fingers. Super fancy. My poor cuticles are so dry. I need to. Oh, I didn't grab my oil. That's okay. I'll grab it at the end whenever I'm done. Alright, so this is the size 7, making sure I have more than just the 2. Or less than the 2, because I don't need more than 2. And once again, we're just going to check and make sure that these fit proper. It's been a while since I've used my nail brushes, so I don't know how I'm going to do. I mean, it's just going to be Dr. Who, so I'm sure it'll be fine. So, see, that works just fine. I might sand off the sides like I did the other ones. These are a lot shorter than the other ones I had. Like, I'll be honest, trying to take off, trying to put on clothes and grab stuff. You have to do it like a distinctly way. You have to hold stuff like this. It's terrible. Alright, so let me grab some more of the clay. Well, it's not really clay. What is it? It's melting putty. The correct term for it. I'm just going to set that there. So I'm going to just take a little bit and put on this. If you're here watching me, I appreciate you watching me and hanging out. It's super cool of you to just kind of hang out with me tonight. Alright. Sure, that's all nice on there, and we're just gonna slam that on. I say slam like I'm being super violent with this. Like you kind of have to be careful with it. So, alright. and last but not least, my number two, which is for my thumbs, which I got big. I mean, thumbs tend to be bigger. So. Actually do make these for toes. So, hold on a second, let me drink some water here. Alright, there we go. Getting choked up there for a second. Goodness gracious. Talking too much tonight. Alright. So, two thumbs. Thumb bits. And I think these are actually big. I'm actually going down in size. Wow. Yep. These are too big. I'm gonna have to go down in size. So that's one problem about like going with different sizes. If they aren't always 100%, like they give you the millimeter sizes and all that stuff, but it's not always 100%. Well, we're gonna try it. Grab that real quick if I can get to it. There we are. Alright. I'm gonna go with the size. That's the thing about these that they get bigger as you go smaller. Okay. The numbers go up as the size goes down. So I don't know why it's like that, but it is. So let's see. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a 3. This is one bad thing about having small hands is that like you have to. Okay, so here's a 3. So let's see if the 3 works. Shove that all back in. Okay, thanks. My friend. Alright. Let's try 3. Let's see if these work. And so this is why you also want to make sure they fit right, because it might be too big. Or sizing might not be exact. So of course I might have messed up on sizing them anyway, so for myself. This is the first time I did it. I don't normally wear fake nails. So okay. So let me just shove that over there. Alright. These look like these will fit. If I can get them to not be stuck. There we go. Alright. So let's see if these fit a little bit better. Oh yeah, that's way better. If it's way better, it doesn't go over the side. Oh yeah, I still probably need to file the sides off just a little bit because it's touching the skin a little bit. And you don't want that. So at least I don't like it. So yeah. So I guess I'm doing threes. Go figure, right? Alright, let me get a little bit more modeling clay. Listen to me. This is not clay. Honestly, that's the funny thing. Like I have a lot of things with like doing nails and stuff. Kind of reminds me of like doing pottery. Because there's this method. Well, I'm not really sure if it's a method, but it's called cross, or at least I call it cross hatching. I'm not sure if that's the correct term. But it's basically whenever you're trying to put, like, if you're trying to make a weird, or not maybe not a weird shape pot, but not like, like a perfectly cylindrical, and you're wanting to add interesting stuff to it. I think it's called cross hatching. Where you well, I'll show you. Like you take something like this and just kind of go horizontal and then vertical on both connecting bits, and then you take what you would call slurry, which is basically like leftover. Let me get that on there real good. Slurry, which is basically It's a mix between like water and like unused clay. Like it's kind of like it's like mud but like watery, I guess. But what you do is you crosshatch two pieces you want to connect and on the pod that you're making. And you take the slurry and you put a little bit on the whichever end you want to connect to, and then you just push it together and kind of mash it together. And it's supposed to make it a little bit better at connecting. Let me scoot up a little bit. I'm like having to extend my arms all the way. Alright, so I got this piece of paper, this plastic bag, since we're done with the wall putty. I'm just gonna call it putty, or it looks like wall putty. But anyways, so we got that. And we got this going. So what I'm thinking, and these are I've got some nail fluid. I'm probably gonna use the blue. I'm gonna do maybe a TARDIS on this. Maybe do like, because I'm a big tin fan, like you wear the little glasses, the 3D glasses, so I'll probably do like the 3D glasses on that one. I'm gonna do a Dalek on the ring finger. That's I've got actually a little gem I'm gonna use. Like these are clear, but I've got a sheen powder. You can't really see the color, but it's yellow. But I'm gonna do like a gold background. I'm not really sure. I don't know. We're just gonna make it gold. I'm gonna just do it, and we're gonna see how it goes. And I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with the other two yet. And I think I'm gonna have to take some of this off, because that's gonna mess with the. Alright, let's just kind of make that a little bit smaller. There we go. Alright. Just squeeze that on. Should be good. Alright. Actually, no. I'm gonna just take some of this off. This is a little extra excess. I don't know what I'm doing. This is the first time I've used this, so we're just going along for the ride. And that's really all we're gonna do. So, alright, I'm gonna shove this here. And I'm no professional by any means. Like, this is just a hobby of mine. So like, I'm not even a licensed cosmetologist. I'd like to get my cosmetology license. That would be pretty cool. But I'm in grad school and I don't have time for that. So with that said, let us start with a song sound. I'm just gonna make sure y'all see that. All right. Oh, that's kind of wiggling a little too much. That's fine. I can just do this number. It'll be fine. So, but you just wanna. Like, I'm not doing anything fancy or anything. Like, this is just gonna be sawed down just a little bit. That's one good thing about this stuff too, is that it's easier to shape. Like, it's super easy to shape. Of course, I'm doing a little too close to the camera there. But yeah, it's really easy to shape, and I don't know, I just like it. And it looks prettier because my nails are like so rough looking. So, alright, so let me get my brush. Where's my brush? I had it. Did I drop it? I might have dropped it. Oh, there it is. No, that's it right there. There we go. Alright, so I got my little brush. It's just perpetually blue. I like blue. Well, actually, the powder I use because I do nail dipping, and when I wiped it off the excess, it just stained it. So, oh well. Let's see. Is that even? Yeah, it looks even. Alright, I'm gonna like do up and down to kind of make sure we got all the
all the
things.
things.
Alright,
Alright, so
now, remember how I was
remember
talking
I
about
was
that
talking about that
cross-hatching thing
cross-hatching thing
earlier?
earlier?
Or, well, if you
Weren't here
weren't here
before,
before, this is
this is
basically
basically
what you do whenever, you just want to
just
take
want to
it and
take
you
it
want
and you want to
to,
like
kind of
kind
make it
of
rough,
rough,
like you
like you
want
want
to kind of do
to kind
this
of do this
number.
number.
Because what it
Because what it
does
does
is,
is
like with nail
like with
polish
nail polish
especially, um,
um
is it makes it
is it
stick
makes it
better.
stick better.
It's kind of like
It's
how
kind
you
of
have
like
to
how
buff
you have
out
to
your
buff out your
nails, like
nails,
natural
like natural
nails.
nails.
Like I'll be
Like
doing
I'll be
that,
doing that,
as before I put my
before I
tabs
put my
on, because
tabs
it
on,
usually
because it
lasts
usually
like a
lasts
couple
like a
days.
couple days.
I don't really
I don't
like
really
having
like
nails on
having
more
nails on
than a couple
within a
days,
couple days,
especially
especially
especially since
since
I
I've
haven't done these
done
before,
these
and I'll
before,
probably
and I'll
put nail
probably
glue
put
on
nail
them.
glue on them.
If
If
I
I
actually like the
actually
size
like
of
the
it,
size
and
of
I don't
it,
have
and
to
I
do
don't have
the
to do the
edges.
edges.
Let's see if it'll let
See
me
if
do
it'll
the
let me do the
edges.
edges.
Because I gotta make
I
that
gotta make
smaller.
that
Because
smaller,
like I've
because
got
like I've got
such tiny
such tiny
nails.
nails.
Like at least my
Like at least my
pinkies are really
pinkies are
small.
really small.
That I'm
That
gonna
I'm
have
gonna have
to be
to
really
be really
careful. Because
careful.
like
Because
whenever I
like
put
whenever I
on
put
fake
on
nails
fake nails
before,
before,
on my
on my
pinkies
pinkies they kept
because
falling
they
off
were just
because
too
they were just
big.
too big.
And you
And
have
you
to
have
like
to
be
like be
extra careful
extra
about
careful
it.
about it.
At some
At
point,
some
like I'll
point, like I'll
probably end up
probably end up
buying some
buying some
acrylics.
acrylics.
Of course, I'm
So
already
I'm already
scraping
scraping the
the poor
the poor
things. These
things.
weren't that
These weren't that
expensive
expensive
anyway,
anyway, but
I like the
I
pretty
like the
gold,
pretty
so I'll
gold,
just be
so I'll just be
extra
extra
careful.
careful.
But yeah,
But yeah,
eventually,
eventually, like
whenever
whenever
I'm not
I'm
spending
not
all my
spending
money
all
on
my money on
school,
school,
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
buy.
buy.
I'm gonna learn
I'm
how
gonna
to
learn
do
how to do like
actual
actual
acrylics,
acrylics, so
I don't have to
I don't
worry
have to
about
worry about
sizing.
sizing.
At least
At least
for
for
getting the
getting the
pre-made
pre-made
stuff,
stuff,
because
'cause
I just
I just
can't.
can't. I have to
Do that.
do
So,
that. So
hold on a second. There we go. All right. Let's see how that looks. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side again. Kind of make it a little bit more even. All right, that looks pretty good. What about you? You guys see that all right? That's a little blurry. I might have to zoom it out a little bit, but it looks like it's all nice and fluffy there. I have to do the same thing on the other one. Give this a nice little saw down. So, yeah, this is my Friday night. Super exciting, super chill. That's fine. It's been pretty busy this week, honestly. Just had like 2 papers to write in my grad program, and I have 2 more to write, but I figured I'd do some streaming. So, so that's one problem. Super tiny. I'm just gonna have to squish it down. All right, let's make sure these are the same. That's about the same. Yeah, that's about the same for sure. Now I just gotta lessen the thickness, and we're gonna have to do it like that. So, but yeah. I've been doing my nails. I actually started doing my nails because I had a nail biting problem, and this was like, I mean, it's been a lifelong thing. Like, I've always had a nail biting problem, and a lot of anxiety. But what I did was I started, and my mom actually started me on it. She got me like these little nail pens. Like, it's just regular nail polish, no gel or anything like that. Like, I didn't actually start using LED UV lights or lamps until really recently. I just bought me one like in August, I think. No, like June, I think. Anyway, But let me make sure this is not. Anyways, so, but I started painting my nails. My mom actually got me like the little nail pins. Like they had nail polish. Like they weren't really that great. But they got me actually started off doing nail art, and this was like I want to say 7 years ago. Maybe it's been a while. And I'm still not very good at nail art. Like I don't. I mean, I'm sure there's people that are like, "Oh, you're great." And I don't feel like I'm no professional, obviously, but you know, I'm not where I want to be yet. And to get there, I've got to practice, and that's what I'm doing. I'm practicing to hopefully get better. Well, definitely get better because practice makes perfect, as we say in the music world. Of course, it's the same thing in art too. I mean, I'm actually honing my drawing skills too. So, which is a lot of, which I haven't been doing it recently because of, I've been really busy with school. Of course, I guess I would be making, if I can make time for this, I could make time for drawing. So I guess I probably need to get on that, huh? All right, I'm just making sure I got that all sanded down. I didn't get the bottom bit though. All right, now let's wipe that off. I'll probably just do this off too. All right. Ring finger. Super exciting. I like how it has a little 8 on it. I actually like how it's labeled because like the other ones I got, they weren't labeled, and like I was always worried I was gonna mix them up. I bought like a different set or a different brand, and these are marked. And the cool thing, the cool thing about it is like you just paint over and it disappears. It's like it's not there. So that's what I like about that a lot. So, and I'm just shaping them. Whoops, I dropped it. Yeah, I like to shape it just basically how I like it. I like it nice and round and smooth. I don't like all that, like, I don't do the whole, what you call it, the coffin ballerina shape, or the square. Like, I don't like or the stiletto. I don't like the stilettos at all. All right, that's gonna come off. Why are you doing this to me? You're doing so well, and then you gotta give me all this attitude. I tell ya. See, I talk to inanimate objects all the time. So, it's whatevs. It'll be fun. But yeah, so, but yeah, I've been doing this for 10 or so years, maybe, possibly. And, obviously, I'm not biting my nails. I actually grew them out a little bit. I still like them short, though. And, it actually took me a while, because, of course, this one broke. The other day I was so mad about it. I was like, it took so long, and then you had to break on me. So dramatic. Like, I used to make fun of women that would be like, oh my god, I broke a nail. And first off, that's really painful, believe it or not. Like, it's extremely painful. First off, and second off, it's really frustrating because like it takes so long for them to grow back, and then it looks all funky. Like, you see how my nails are. It's like I'm like, oh hey, look, I'm even. Oh, look, I'm even. Oh, I'm just dead. It's like, the heck, man, the heck. So rude. Anyways, yeah. How's my sound doing? Let me check. Ba ba ba. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right. I just know sometimes like my microphone will get really quiet on me, and I'll be like, "What are you doing?" So, anyways. All right, so I think that's adequately sanded down, and I'm gonna try these on again before, like, to make sure I like the length, because these are for me. I'm not doing them for anybody else. I'm doing them for me. I would like to do these for people when I get better practice. So, You know, I think, hold on a second, let me change the sizing of my picture real quick, like, there we go. Now I'm gonna pull my shirt up. I feel like I'm naked over here, when I'm not. All this hair, I'm hiding in my hair. Alright, let me make my picture smaller. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, where was I? Doing this one. But yeah, what was I talking about? I don't even remember. That's the magic of having ADHD, is that you just forget about everything. Well, you don't forget about everything. You just forget what you're talking about. And then you'll remember like 30 seconds later, or like maybe an hour later, and you'll be like, right, that's what I was supposed to talk about. Oh, change the background. I got a blue background now. You know what? Speaking of backgrounds, I have... Let's see if I can get it to turn on. It's been a while since I've had it on. Come on. You're gonna give me sass. That is so rude. I'll worry about it later. It's probably not wanting to cooperate anyway. But I've got a blue background now. Our lights change color. It's 10 o'clock, so it changes color at 10. Which is pretty nice. Yeah, it does keep up pretty good. I mean, of course, it says that the description of that mounting putty is, it says it only holds for a pound, so which isn't terrible. I mean, I thought I would be like, oh, I'm gonna like roughhouse this and it's gonna fall off and I'm gonna like destroy the world with it, you know. So, oh well, it worked out all right. So, and we're just getting all this done. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll just stick with like the blue, like do like a tortoise with the thumb, and then like do the Dalek with the nail, and then just like stick with like a blue color, maybe, for funsies. Okay. Now to the middle fingers. Hooray! We're making progress tonight. Super exciting. But yeah, I hope everybody watching is having a good time tonight, having a chill night. So, yeah, I actually saw this down a little bit because I think this is a little too long. Let me actually put my nail up to it. That's not bad. That's not terrible. It's not as bad as the medium size, because I'm just like, oh my god, how am I supposed to do anything? Like, I had trouble typing. Like, I actually had to it was hard typing, let me tell you. And I had to write a paper that week. That was the worst mistake I made. I think this one was the one I said I was gonna have to saw off the sides a little bit. That and the thumb. Whoops. I just keep dropping it. I'm just not doing a very good job. Get with it, self. What the heck? And I don't know if you're noticing, but I'm just kind of rolling it back and forth to kind of give it that nice smooth feel to it, so it kind of looks a little bit like it's made to look like that. Because like if I was just doing it straight, it's like, oh, it's gonna be a straight. I mean, like if that's what you wanted, like if you want it to look rigid, but I don't like making it look rigid. I like the nice little curve. And whoops, don't you do that to me, sir middle finger. That is rude as hell. How dare you. Alright, I'm gonna just hold that and then we're just gonna to it. Yeah, I'm left-handed. I don't know if you can tell. Always been left-handed since I was itty-bitty. I actually had some people try to get me to use my right hand because it was bad to be a left-handed person. And I was just like, okay, I'll just do my best. And I'm a little ambidextrous, but I still prefer my left hand over anything else. Well, I mean, there's only two hands, I guess. So, I mean, you know, one or the other, right? All right, does that look even? Looks all right. It's good enough. All right, do this side a little bit more. Make sure that it's nice and even. And I don't know. I just felt like doing a nail video because I do my nails so much, and I actually had somebody request me to do a video of me doing my nails. So I'm just like, okay, here we go. Here it is. Because I think she's busy tonight, but that's fine. I just trying it, seeing if how it turns out, and I actually am really happy about it. Like, I really like how my cameras worked out. I'm actually using my phone, which, how much power? I might have to get my charger for it. Yeah, I probably will. All right. Which I can do that. I have a thing down there somewhere. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll have this all done before it's time. So, let's see. Make sure that's meshed down a little bit harder. I feel like that's gonna like fall off on me. So, but yeah, hope everybody's having a good night tonight. It's Friday, it's the weekend. I'm gonna be, hanging out with a friend tomorrow. I haven't talked to him in a while. So that'll be fun. I have some family down too. Been spending time with them too. It's part of the reason why I was running late tonight, because I have family down. And but I still wanted to stream. I wanted to have a good time, experiment with what I can do and what I can't do, and looks like I can do this. So, and I was actually telling the hubby I could probably do an art stream. Like, I have a sketchbook, and just maybe have y'all watch me sketch sometime, rather than do like digital art or something, which I could do digital art. Wah! I keep flipping it up. I'm doing it too hard. Butterfingers over here, man. The heck. So, but yeah, let me do this a little bit longer. And then I'm just gonna see how it gets all nice and foggy. I mean, you can still see through it, but and like when you put the nail polish, it looks all nice and smooth and nice and cool. So, because that's what I did with my last set. Okay, we're gonna get to the big event here in a moment. Whoops. I'll have to move this up a little bit. It's one bad thing about having small nails. Well, I guess these are normal size because this is a 7. Of course, I guess that is small because, like, I think, what is it? Like, this is a 3. It's like, what, 3, 7, 6, 8, 9. And even the 9's smaller. And my thumb's a 3. So, and even then I have to saw that down a little bit. I might be able to do a 4. But I don't know why I'm doing the sides. I guess just because I've been doing the other ones too. Whoops. It's mad because I moved it. I gotta slam it down. Slam dunk it. Alright, so how's that gonna look? I'm gonna have to sand that down a little bit more. I don't like it that long. That's another bad thing, is like my nails are so far up. Okay. Yeah, making sure I got it right. Let me just... I'm real particular about how I do this, so don't mind me. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the top end. Make that less shiny. Get rid of that. Boxed for the first time today in about a week. I actually hurt my arm. It was also, well, it wasn't like hurt, like I didn't injure it or anything, but like I knew if I continued it would be injured. And it was actually swollen a little bit, and it wasn't hurting like a lot, but I also have a high pain tolerance, so it's just like probably need to back off a little bit. So so what I did was I just took a break. Today was the first day back, which, you know, it felt really good. Like I just, of course my knee was hurting me today, and I was just like, well, can't do my jump rope. It's like if it's not one thing, it's another. That's fine. I was able to do what I wanted. I was able to making sure that that's, there we go. All right. But yeah, I gotta make sure to listen to my body, and you know, that's really what you should do whenever you're working out. Like, you don't want to overdo it because you could hurt yourself. I actually hurt myself a few years ago because I was like, oh, I'm fine, it will be fine, and I didn't, like, you know, pay attention to what I was doing. And you know, because I have a high pain tolerance, and I almost had, well, I didn't have to go to the hospital or anything, but I was not able to do a lot of things for a while. Like I'd hurt my what was it? I hurt my leg or something, and I wasn't able to like walk. I mean, I could walk, but it was limited in what I could do, and it wasn't a good time. So okay. It's whatevs. I survived. Alright, so now we're on to the thumb. My mom wants me to do her nails. We're gonna do Halloween nails. I'll probably do Halloween nails. Let's see, what's this? In a couple weeks. Probably do it like that Saturday before or something. Maybe I'll do my actual natural nails. I just know I need to give my natural nails a break because I've been doing gels on them for a while. Give them a couple days of a break. Maybe not do them for a while. Oh yeah, that's right. I said I was going to do the sides on these, didn't I? Don't you go anywhere. Yeah, well, now we're getting ready to hit the main event. We're going to actually paint them. Woohoo! Ah, gosh. Actually, you know what? No, I'll do a tortoise, and then like maybe this one will be like gold, and maybe like a hollow blue, and then do a Dalek. Actually, no. I said I was gonna do the glasses, didn't I? So I was gonna do the glasses, and then like, you know, do the Dalek, and then like do like this as gold, and then a blue. I think that'll work. Maybe do some gems on both of these. Maybe do some nail striping. Who knows? I don't know. Well, this is just, I'm just kind of winging it. Like, I didn't do a design. I'm just making it up as I go. That's usually the fun ones too. It's like, you know, I don't really see how people plan out their nails. I'm just like, I just do what I feel like, and then it ends up looking alright anyway. So, let me do this for a minute. Make sure I get that shaped right. Because Lord knows, it'll be a pain in the butt to deal with if it falls off. My poor nails like covered in dust. I'm gonna have to wipe off my desk. Probably can see it on my desk too. Yeah, you can see it. Looking at my screen over here. Alright, so let me check that. I'm gonna saw that down a little bit more. One bad thing about doing these is that like I don't like using clippers. You have to have really sharp clippers, otherwise it'll crack the nail, or these in particular. So I forgot to fold them. You're supposed to make sure they're flexible, which they are, but you know. All right. And last one. And then I'll have to brush all of them off, of course, because that'll be a problem, right? Get that dust underneath and I'll make it all look all clumpy. Of course, I guess I could take some of my dip powder topper. Is there over here? Yeah, my topper, and then just sand it down that way, and then like do a top coat. Do a couple top coats. And it'll look all nice and smooth. It's like, that's the trick. At least that's my trick. That's what I do. Because I'm like, I don't know if that's actually like a legitimate thing, but that's what I do. So, you know, it's whatevs. Oh, man. Yeah. It took me a minute to kind of figure out how to do this setup, because I was just like, wait, how am I supposed to do this? Because I haven't done it before, and I'm just like, okay, we're just gonna wing it tonight. If I get anybody watching, I will, and if not, that's fine too, because I'm still just kind of learning. But those that are watching me right now, it looks like I have someone. I don't know, I can never really tell. Either way, I do thank you for watching me and listening to all my babbling, because I am babbling a lot. But that's par for the course with me anyway. Oops. Make sure that's bent. Alright, so I'm going to take that and just hold that down while I do that. Actually, taking a clinical class, because that's what I'm going into, is clinical stuff. And I have to read a lot. I actually read some today, this afternoon. And so part of the stuff that we do is like meditation, because, you know, we're learning about self-care and, you know, teaching about self-care. And, you know, in order to teach it, you have to know it for yourself. And so part of that is meditating and trying different ways to meditate. And fun fact, that crap can relax you like nobody's business. And I fell asleep like a doof reading it. I was just like, oh, I'm kind of feeling kind of tired. I'm gonna sleep. And I slept for like 20 minutes this afternoon. I got like 8 hours of sleep last night. I'm just like, I'm so relaxed. Probably should do it before bed, honestly. I might try that. But that's a fun thing. Or a fun thing to share. But no joke, like that meditation stuff, if you get really into it, like it will knock you out. Like you'll feel super relaxed. Like if you do it right, like if you actually like get into it, like a lot of like the meditation videos that like I've been watching have been not having music like this. Like, I mean, of course this is really chill music, but like I'm talking really chill, like Zen type stuff. And yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay, so I think we're about ready to do the main stuff. Of course, I'm gonna take these and resize them and stuff. But yeah, I like my classes so far. Of course, it's only my first semester, and I like it. I think I'm in the right field. It took me a while to figure it out. Didn't know I wanted to do counseling, but I guess that's what I'm meant to do. Of course, I guess I have the voice for it because I'm like super chill. So, okay. There we go. Alright. So, I'm going to take this and just boop. Oh, I actually had powder come off of it. Oh, it's wild. And that one, make sure, I'm gonna like bend them too as I go, because I forgot to bend them. Usually, because you're supposed to bend them, make sure that they're flexible. But I'm just getting the or not powder, listen to me, dust off. And yeah. Whoops, there we are. Whoops. I don't know my own strength, apparently. Sorry. Yeah, that's done. I was just making sure, like, it looked a little clearer than I thought it was, but I'm like, oh, right, because it doesn't have as much clay underneath it. I'm just gonna call it clay, because that's what it is. I'm just saying, it's clay. Modeling clay. Looks like modeling clay. The reason why I know what modeling clay looks like is because I can't remember where it was, but or maybe I was watching a video. I think that's what it was. Like how you do what you call it, stop motion. All right, so that's my base coat. So alright, so we're switching gears. So I'm done like doing all this nonsense and sanding everything down. It should be fine. Oh yeah, that's better. That's way better. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be great. So, fun thing. Of course, my lamp's back there, so I'm going to be moving back and forth a little bit. But while I do one, I can just come back over here, do the other one, and then switch them out. So, but yeah, that's the thing. But this is what I use. Let me actually flip it around. Art done. It's base coat. It's really good stuff. I mean, of course, I don't know if there are any other better brands or anything like that, but that's what I use. Got it off of Amazon. I mean, you know, it's all I can afford as a college student now, and you know, but that's fine. And see, that makes that number disappear all nice and pretty like. And it doesn't have a strong smell either, which is good. Make sure I get it all nice and covered. And yeah, see how it like made all that. Well, you may not be able to see it as well because like it's super zoomed in, but oh well. Yeah, that's what I like about this stuff, is it like it's just so easy to use. That's another reason why I like doing fake nails, is that I'm not exposing myself to like LED UV lights or anything like that on my skin. Okay, so let me move back here, and I used to have a table over here. It's further back now. Take this off. There we are. And back we go. Just set that in there. Alright, that's going. Whoops. dropped a bag. So yeah, we're gonna do this one while that's going back there. But yeah, just having a chill night tonight and whatnot. Having a good time. Doing nails for funsies. And this is just the base coat for anybody who's just joining. I can't, I don't have my music on right now. I'll have to put it back on whenever I'm done doing the base coat at least. I'm not sure. Wait, how long did I have that put on for? It's probably for like 1:30. I might have accidentally put it on for 1:30. It'll be fine. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine, so I'm putting all this extra base coat on. Like, what is wrong? Oops. There we go. Okay. Make sure it's an even coat too, because, you know, you can mess it up pretty good. Alright, that's done. I'll just go ahead and switch that out again. Boop. And boop. Well, that's doing that, and we're gonna, well, I guess now, let's see, whoops. And each one is gonna be a thing. So, I'm trying to decide how I'm gonna do this. I know with this one I'm gonna put a gold. I'm gonna actually get that out. Let's see, is this the gold? Or is that the gold that I wanted to use? It's this one. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like go ahead and do the outline for stuff. You know, just so I can do it. Let me actually. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna see. I'm gonna need the black. I'm probably gonna need, and this is oh, I gotta make sure it's the right side up because I forget it's upside down. I actually flipped it upside down. But it's clean color, and it's like the metallic black. I like the metallics. I just like how they shine. I'd like to get into matte, but whatever. It's whatever. All right, let me grab a piece of paper. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna put that here on my lap, and I'm just gonna take this and what I'm doing is I'm putting nail polish on this paper. I do this a lot, like I need to like find like a thing where I could just put it on, but it's whatever. But yeah, this is the brush I'm gonna use. Uh-oh. There we go. So this is the one I'm gonna do for, I'm not sure how well that's gonna look, but we're gonna just try. Yeah, I can just do it like that. Because I want like 3 little lines. Of course, I could use stripping lines too. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to coat it. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Because what I'm going to do, since I'm going to do metallic, I'm gonna, let me actually wipe this off. Where is my, okay, there it is. I'll just use the paper. It'll be fine. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is, see, I'm gonna wipe, well, where's my cloth at? I had a cloth. I'll just wipe it off with my hand. It'll be fine. One good thing about this stuff is it doesn't really matter all that much. And let's see, where is I had black, there it is. Alright, so, and this is just the soak off. What I'm gonna do is, let's see, how am I gonna do this? I could do my metallic on, I can just do like all metallics, like have this be silver. This is gonna be blue, obviously, because it's gonna be a TARDIS. So let's see. Let me actually do my reference, because I have reference for that. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just do blue, silver. Blue, silver, gold, gold, blue. And then, oh, you know what? I'm gonna need, let's see, what do I want to do for that? Do I want to do the glue, or do I want to do the metallic? I think I'm gonna do the metallic just because that's what I'm using and it'll be easier for me to do. I'm gonna need the blue because I didn't grab it. I didn't think about it. I was like, wait, should I do blue? Let me find it in my bag. It's my bag. Bag of stuff. Let's see. Is that blue? Oh yeah, that's definitely blue. See, check it. That is definitely TARDIS blue. And it's extra shiny. I love this color. It's so pretty. It's like a chrome blue. And what it does is, I mean, it's literally chrome. Like, I'll take, and I'm gonna go ahead and take these out while we're at it. But I keep them in the bags because, you know, it is a very fine powder. And, it does get everywhere if you're not careful with it. And that's why I haven't left them in the bags, because, yeah. Whoop. Uh-oh. Oh, it flew up there. There it is. Okay, so I got that out. I'm gonna get my gold out. And these are pretty colors too. Like, I actually put them on, like, I put it on a different color because I got like so many of them. I got, God, probably, I'm wanting to say at least 30 different metallic shades. And like, there's some of them are prismatic, holographic, which is really cool. I really love the holographic look. And I actually think this is what this is. It might be. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. And especially like with this light going on over there. I've got like red and blue going on. So I'm just like, wait, is that the right color? Is that what I'm using over here? But yeah. Alright, so I've got that. And then I've got that. And we're still jamming out. And I still actually have, you know, that stuff going on. Alright, so I got these out. So I got that, and I'm just going to not worry about that bit. We're just going to cover it with the black UV. Where is it? Where'd I put it? They all look the same. Okay, there it is. Alright. I was confused. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking is I'm gonna just do all black. And see, the thing is with the chromatic, or not the chromatic, the holographic, or even like the chrome. I have to move all this stuff over. Hold on a second. Alright, so well, I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. I'm doing it backwards. I'm used to doing it the front way. But, yeah, the thing about, like, the chromatic is that you want to use, and I'm just gonna have to pick this up because it's getting on my nerves. You want to use black as, like, a background because it reflects better. I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. And it doesn't have to be like super opaque or anything. Like it doesn't have to be the most opaque thing in the world. I'll go ahead and get the side of that too. Why not? But you want to make sure you have good coverage with it, because if you don't, it won't look even. And it actually might even come off. Like the chromatic stuff, the metallic stuff. You have to be really careful with it. I actually like how this is like slightly transparent. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little transparent. So, I'm gonna put that on. This is so awkward for me because I'm left-handed. Alright. Grab that. I'll have to do, I think it's like, what, 20 seconds for this? Or no. I want to do it for a minute. Or 30 seconds. I think it's 30 seconds. I'll do it a minute anyway, just to make sure it's not gonna, like, kill anything or anything. It's the top coat that gets really funny, because you don't want to, like, do it fully dry. Because, and, like, what I'd like to do with the chromatic stuff, and I'm getting paint all over my stuff, but that's fine. Alright. Look at me, use my left hand. But yeah, so I'll do 2 layers of the chromatic because it gives it like a little extra oomph. So, and like, and plus too, like if you don't do it perfect, then you just go over it and it looks fine. It also gives it a less likelihood of actually messing up. Like, cause like you can scrape it off and it will actually come off. All right, here we go. And we're not even gonna worry about this bit. I already drew a line on it. Look at that. It'll be fine. It's just regular nail polish. It'll be fine. If it's not, then I'll just start over again. I'll saw it off and then we'll do her again. So make sure you get you gotta cap it, because it'll chip if you don't do it like that. And I sometimes get a little extra and overdo it, which is really funny because like it'll be like super thick on the tips, especially like when I do it on my natural nails, because my nails are so small and the brushes are kind of big. I've got a child's hands. I have a friend that actually has smaller hands than I do, and she is fantastic. Actually, I think she's the one that suggested I do this. And she's not able to watch tonight, which is fine. She could always pull up the VOD and watch me. And if she does, hello. I love you very much. My cute friend. I love her. She's fantastic. I talked to her yesterday. Alright, so I think we're good to, I don't know why I'm screwing this in, because I'm going to be switching it out and doing the other ones. Alright, back we go. Alright, that'll be fine. Make sure that's good to go. You know what, hold on a second. Let me take this off. Whoop. There we go. Throw that over there. So, oh, also, I have pumpkin leggings. They're super cute. I love them. I mean, like, you know, after being a full-time college student, like, I've actually been just like, okay, I've got to have buy clothes, because I've gone down a size, and, yeah. Being a college student, you can't really afford stuff, so I went to Walmart and I bought a bunch of cute stuff. Those leggings are so cute, and they're very comfortable too. I'm not really big on, like, if I could afford it, I'd not do business with them, but, you know, as it is, that's just how it is. So, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Getting these done. Oh. Have to move them up a little bit. Sorry about that. Oops. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Gotta make sure it's all even and stuff. I accidentally got some on this bottle. No. I'll just take it off with my finger. It'll be fine. What are you talking about? Alright, I'm gonna just do this number. Ugh. There we go. It's totally fine. Alright. Oh, I don't know why I have this here yet. I don't even need this yet. That's from my nails. Dadgummit. It's like I need to get with it. My goodness. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm just trying something new. And figured I'd have folks come along with me on it on the ride, because it's fun. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing all right. Let's see. Where'd my chat go? Making sure I'm not missing anybody. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we are. Making sure I'm not missing anybody. I accidentally exited out of the chat. Well, not the chat, but like the, what you call it? I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I was doing it like this, wasn't I? Excuse me. All right. Getting these chill tunes going. And whatnot. There we are. All right. Back on you. Put this back on because I don't need that anymore. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my top coat because I'm going to need it. And we're going to go back and swap out and isn't that nice? I can just put it in. Oh, it didn't stay. There we go. All right, did this? Okay, yeah, it's good. Just making sure. Because that didn't go on like it was supposed to, and I was just like, oh no, what am I supposed to do? Okay, no wipe top coat. So with this, I have it tight. Of course, I always make sure it's tight so it doesn't dry out, because you don't want your stuff to dry out. That's why a lot of my nail polishes last as long as they do, because I make sure to make things tight. So with the top coat, you're supposed to make sure that it's like thin, but you also want to make it even because then it'll look weird. So, alright, put that back. Actually, I'm gonna flip this around because I'm grabbing it and turning it because I'm used to doing my nails like this. Make sure I get it right. Alexa, turn on Lumos Maxima. I'm a nerd. I'm aware. All right. Oh, I starting to get a little bit more. It's sticking. There we go. I'm just making sure that I get full coverage, because if you don't get full coverage, it's not gonna cover. Like whenever you put the stuff on, it's not gonna stay at all. I don't know why I have it all backwards like this, but it'll be fine. All right. All right. Let me make sure I have enough on that though. Like you're supposed to do a thin coat, but it's supposed to be even, and I get so little that I kind of second guess myself a little bit. So, you know. Oh. Okay. But yeah, I'm at my desk. Isn't that exciting stuff? Alright, I think that's good to go. Alright, so let me switch again. Hopefully I'll be able to listen to music with you guys. Alright. And I'm just gonna wait because it's not that long. Like you're only supposed to do it for like 10 seconds. And like that's what you're supposed to do. And then what you do is like you start putting this stuff on. Of course, the thing with gel is that it doesn't dry 100%. So it'll be fine. So I can just do this real quick while that's doing its thing. And stuff. Oops. I need to remember to put it underneath the camera. This is awkward for me because I'm just like, wait, what am I doing? So I'm having to be like a little extra careful because I'm just like, wait. Because I like to keep it up to like my face like this. I'm like, okay, let's look at it. So, anyways. Uh-oh. I need my charger. Because my camera is going to die. Hold on a second. Alright, there we are. I can take this out. Yeah, I can. Alright. Give me 1 second. I gotta make sure my phone's charged. There we are. And there we are. Let's kind of scooch over a little bit. There you go. Alright. We good. Charging back up. Alright. So, I got my thumb done. I'm gonna do index finger. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. My phone was gonna die. I'm using my phone camera to put my pretty face up on the screen. Of course, I could probably just take it off if it ends up not working out too well. So, of course, this isn't gonna take me long. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that, do like a little bit of art, and then like probably show whatever else I'm gonna do, which it'll be fun and whatnot. So, whoop, there we are. And we're gonna do this bit. And then we're going to soak that for 10 seconds. Make sure that's even. It doesn't have a lot on it, so. Because you don't want to ever put a lot on it whenever you're doing this, so. Because it'll take a minute. Alright. Zoom it back. Ow! I just hit my foot. Whoop. And then I'll go ahead and get this stuff ready too. So I'm going to be doing, it better not be going more than 5 seconds. Okay. Because I'm going to be irritated. So, anyways. There we are. Alright. And we're back. So, what we got going on, let me make sure this is all, uh-oh. I think I lost my camera. Did my camera die? I think it did. Well, that happened. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I don't have a camera now, so, I plugged it in. Why is it not charging? Huh. That's weird. Maybe it just didn't. Oh well. That's what happens, I guess. So anyways, and maybe it's for the better. It just died really fast on me. Anyways, so you have to be careful with these because these are really just ugh. So I'm gonna open this up real nice and careful like, and this is what I'm using. This is another like little metallic thing from Amazon. And what I like to do is I like to just use the little tippy tip. So, and like what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take like the little thumb and then just go boop. And see how pretty blue that is? And a little bit goes a long way with this stuff. See, look at that. Look how pretty that is. Hold on me. Whoop. Of course, it's not done completely. I gotta add a little bit more. It autofocuses kind of weird, so it's just like, whatever. I guess that charger is no good. I might have to get a new charger. That's fine. Yeah, see how pretty it is? That nice little, that pretty blue, TARDIS blue. That's why I picked it, because I was just like, oh hey. And then that's what this little brush is for. So what you do is whenever you get it on, you want to like swipe off the excess, like this. Kind of get all that off. So it's all like, you know, and I don't think there's any extra because I didn't use a lot. Because, you know, I've gotten a little practice with it. But that's basically what you do. And we're going to do the other thumb. And then I'm going to do the pinky blue. Do a TARDIS blue. I'm going to once again just kind of spread it on. Hope for the best. And see what I'm doing is I'm putting that excess in there, in this, like, because I just put my thing in the little bucket there. See how nice and blue that is? It's so nice and pretty. Give it a nice shine. And like that's what this is too, like this little end right here. just kind of get that going. Get a little nice thing going there. Give it a nice little sheen, and then I'm just going to kind of tap it a little bit more. And we're going to sweep her off. Get all that excess off. And look how pretty that is. So pretty. Alright, so we're going to do the pinky nails as a blue too. And we're just going to tap it on like we have been. All nice and pretty. Such a pretty color. Like, I really like this color. I might just do my nails all blue one time, because it is a pretty color. Like, I didn't think I was gonna like it, because, you know, I normally like sky blue. Alright. And then we're gonna give it a nice little rub down. And then brush her off. Look at that pretty blue. Look at that. Whoop! I don't need those anymore. I'll just kind of push them over to the side now. Alright, so that is the blue. We're going to move on to silver. Of course, I'm going to be carefully putting this lid back on, because that's happening. Alright, so this is the silver. I'm going to do for the index fingers. Alright, so that's the blue. Where's my other little thing? I had it. Oh, it flew over here. Whoops. See, there it is. Alright, so that's the silver. I think this is the holographic silver too, which is really pretty. Oh, I about dropped it. Let's not drop it and get holographic stuff all over my computer desk. That would be rude, honestly. Alright, so I'm getting a little tippy tip. And, like, it's not a lot. It looks like a lot, but it's not. So, I'm just going to take it and just dab it on. Oh yeah, this is definitely holographic. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, look how pretty. I have to put a little bit more on. This is what I was talking about the layering. It's, you can still kind of see the black behind it. So that's fine. I can just do another layer. That's usually what I do anyway. It's all nice and pretty. Look at that holographic. And I'm going to paint like little glasses on that. And then we're going to mash it all in. Kind of make it all nice and pretty. And then I'm just going to... And then boom, we got this going on. And then I'm going to take the other one, and we're going to do the same thing. All over again. And of course, I'm going to take like a little, like I'm going to just barely touch it, and then I'm going to dab it. Make sure I don't have any excess, because you don't want to have excess. I'm trying to not use as much as little as possible, is what I'm trying to do. Let's see, look at that, look at that, look how pretty that is, look at that, so pretty. I still like to layer it just so you know, like you scrape it off, it won't look terrible. But look at that, look how pretty that is. So pretty. Okay. So once again, I'm just going to take it and mash it. And then whoop. Make sure you get all that excess off, because you don't want to have any excess on it. Don't want powder everywhere. And then boom, there's that. Oh, did I not do the blue? I didn't do the other blue one. I'm making myself laugh over here. Look at me. I said I was going to do both pinkies, and I just did the one. I'm going to have to get the blue back out. That's fine. That's what we're here for. We're here for a good time anyway. Who cares, right? That's what I'm here for. All right, let me make sure I'm using the right one. All right, so here's the blue. Get that nice, pretty blue. Oh, it's such a pretty blue. My goodness. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. Me being silly over here. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna layer it and then, you know, do that. All right, now we're ready to go over to the gold. Now I can't remember. Let me make sure this doesn't fall in. All right. Gotta make sure that's in. All right. Now we're gonna go for the gold. Last but definitely not least, I'm getting some powder on my thing, my desk. That's okay. Oh, it's like a little bit of gold anyway. So I'm not sure if this is the holographic. I don't know what the difference is. I mean, I do have it. So, but we're gonna do the middle and ring finger. Like this. And I'm going to actually move this over here since I'm left-handed. I don't want to mess it up. Alright, so this is the middle. Oh yeah, this is not the holographic, but it's still very pretty. Look how pretty that is. Of course, once again, I'm going to have to, like, you know, layer it because it's not as even. It's hard to gauge on black. So, that's okay. We're here for a good time. That's all it is. And that's what I'm here for. And then we're going to do the ring finger. Same way. With whatever's left over. Of course, I'm going to have to dip and dab. Once again, very pretty. Very pretty gold. Very good for a Dalek. Honestly, just good for anything, really. Okay, so I got that. And we're gonna do this number. Oh, let me move this. Move this out of the way. We don't need that anymore. And give it a nice little scrape off, and it looks all nice and pretty and shiny. Metallic-y. Super pretty. We're just doing the same thing. I have to dab a little bit more because I'm not getting enough coverage there. Hands are getting all nice and shiny. I'm gonna have to really clean them off before I put these on. Getting powder all over the place. Look at that. All right. All right. Wait, which way do I have these facing? I'm gonna turn that around. There we are. All right. And last but not least, and once again, I'm gonna do another coat just for safety. Because if I hit it and it like comes off, it's not gonna look very good. Add a little bit more. There we are. Oh, nice and pretty. All right. So for safety, we are going to make sure that my lid's on before I start doing another top coat. Okay. Okay, so no wet top coat. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do all of them at once. And I'll do one and then do the other. Especially since I'm not, you know, on camera right now. Since my camera decided it didn't want to live anymore. How rude. That's so terribly rude. Oops. But yeah. Yeah, see how it's not transferring over? That's why you're supposed to do it like this, or at least, you know, with the brushes, because it actually does prevent, and of course it's no wipe, so, but I mean it still can gather the many things, like the little micro dust stuff, because it's actually a lot finer micro dust wise. Alright, I'm gonna close that and I'm gonna cook that for 20 seconds. While it's doing that, I'll just do this. Making sure I cover all of it, and then of course seal it. And of course whenever I'm done, I'll just put another top coat on top and then seal it that way too, to make sure everything stays where it's supposed to. And I also use another type of top coat, like a double top coat it, to give it like an extra nice even sheen, which I like a lot. This color, this gold color, like matches the gold on the thing, so it's kind of hard to tell where I'm painting. Might get some powder on the stands, which is fine. I mean, this thing was only like $5 anyway, so who cares? I think it was like $5 or something like that. That's okay. Alright, let me do another 5 seconds on the one, and then I'm going to move these over, which won't take me very long because it's 5 seconds. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, bum, 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 bum. Alright. Switching these out. There we are. Oh, 5 seconds. And 5 seconds. Now go ahead and get the blue out and we'll start on the blue again. This should be finishing up here in a minute anyway. Get that blue going. Alright, there we are. back. Full swing now. I'm going to just take that off and we're just going to go to town on this. You can't really tell, like, especially if like it's a lot more even of a coat. But like, it's always better to do like a couple coats just in case, because you never know. And I'm very clumsy. I mean, Lord, I just dropped a bunch of stuff earlier during the stream, so it's like whatever. Alright, so there's that. And grab that. Oh, that's the one. Give that a little bit more solid of a coverage, because it was a little transparent in some places, so that made it a lot more opaque. And what I'll do is I'll just like add like little lines and then like add a little bit of white and make it the TARDIS. I don't know how well it's gonna look, but we're just gonna do our best, because that's really all we can do. And it's just for fun anyway. And like I said, practice makes perfect. It's got a little bit of a holographic sheen to it too. Very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. I really like this color. I know I keep on saying that, but my goodness, it's beautiful. Whew. Alright, next bit. I'm going to smooth this over here, and we're going to put this in the middle. And we're going to take this, and we're going to go over that beautiful blue. Again, give it another layer. Doesn't hurt to do a couple layers of this. Plus I got a ton of this powder too. Like, it's, I mean, it doesn't look like a lot, but a little bit goes a long way because you don't use a lot. Like, you don't just go boom and then, you know, because that would be silly, honestly. So alright, that looks pretty solid. Looks pretty solid. And now we got, last but not least, the thumb. Getting a little bit more of that because it's a big thumb. I mean, compared to everything else. Oops, I just got a little bit of powder on me. What is happening right here? Hold on a second. Oh. Whatever. That was weird. I had a little bit of plastic on me. I'm just like, what is that? What is going on with my thumbnail there? So, and boom. Well, I'll actually add a little bit more. It's not sticking. Oh yeah, there it goes. There it goes. There's the sheen that I was looking for. I just was smoothing out so much it wasn't giving me the shine I wanted. Kind of have to rub it in, which is fine. Right, I'm gonna actually scrape that off a little bit just to make sure, and then I'm gonna mash it in. And there's that pretty sheen. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, I gotta wipe my hands off real quick because I've got blue powder on me. Alright. Alright, we're good to go. Oops, I got blue powder on my hands. Alright, there we go. Good thing I have my trash can right here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do the silver. The chromatic, since I only got two of those. Probably should start this off with this first, but whatever, it's fine, right? Okay. Okay. Oops, wrong end. Ha! Look at me being all extra hard on myself here. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this color. It's so pretty. I actually did my toes like this and left them like that for a while. My mom liked it too. She's just like, I love that color. It's so pretty. I was just like, well, I can do yours. I don't have a problem with doing them. Look at that. Look how even that is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, other silver. Whoops, let's not make a mess here, please. Okay, thanks. Alright, I'm gonna give that a nice dip. And then we're gonna cover this. Oh yeah, beautiful. I need a little bit more. I didn't grab enough. I can always tell whenever I don't get enough. Beautiful. Alright, so that does it for the silver. I always get a little bit of powder on me. That's so rude. Okay. Last but not least, the gold. Which is also extremely pretty. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And got that extra coat. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and get all the dust where it needs to go, and then I'm going to brush it off after I shut everything down. Whoa, let's not do that. Okay, thanks. Alright. Got that pretty, pretty color. Look at that. It looks exactly like the stand. It's like, where's the nail and where's the stand? Who knows? Who knows? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut that up. All right. I'm gonna get a sip of water. More than a sip, rather. Whoops, I just dropped that. Let's see what my charge is. Ugh. That's frustrating. Oh well. This was just kind of a attempt anyway. Of course, next time I do a duo camera thing, I'll make sure that I have more than just a phone or have a working charger. Gosh, Gosh, that looks like a mirror. Like, get better and better at doing this. Isn't that insane? Like, I just got this, like, I think in August, and, like I said, and let me actually get the powder off my hands. I got powder all over me. But, I just started doing this in August, and it's been, like, what, a couple months since then? That's October, yeah, so it's been a couple months now, and I've gotten pretty decent at the little powders. Pretty proud of myself. I really like these too. They're real pretty. Alright, so what I do now is I'm gonna add a top coat to this to make sure the powder stays before I do the nail art. Trying to decide what I'm gonna do with the Dalek part. Of course, I'm gonna do the paint. I'm gonna paint that on first, and then I'll add it. So, and I actually have this, which I'm gonna actually go ahead and put up the other ones because I need to. Go ahead and do that. Make sure that they're in their little baggies. Because Lord knows I don't want a mess. And these will make a mess. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, I accidentally spilled some on myself, like just a little bit, and it was just, it was like all, like, I don't even know if you can see it on my hands. But, like, you can probably see, like, little sparkles going on. But I've got sparkles all over my hand just from doing this. So, you know. Alright, just gonna go in here with that. Yeah, this is me just doing housekeeping because, good lord, it'll be an absolute hot mess with that. Alright. And I'll go ahead and get this one out. This is the yellow that I was talking about. Of course, I might take the gold back out. I don't know. We'll just have to see how it does because I've never done the gems. Because I got little gems. I don't know if I showed you, but I got little gems. So, and I'm going to use those for the Dalek ones. And then I might just do like little designs here or something. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll do... Just kind of looking at it. Maybe I'll do like a little bit of the blue, like one of these on the blue. Not like a lot, but just enough where it's like, oh hey, look at that. It's got a different texture. And then I've got another color, which it's got like these little stars on them, which is pretty. I might put that on the middle finger, and that'll be what I'll do for that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get the top coat going though. Let me actually move this real quick, make some more room for myself. I'm actually going to move some of this other stuff too, because I'm going to need a little bit more room. Because I'm going to be doing the gem thing here in a minute. So anyway, let me do my top coat. Let me move this up a little bit, put that over there. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the top coat. Get the top coat going. It really brightens up the color too, like whenever you put the top coat on for some, like at least I feel like it does. I don't know if it does for anybody else, but I think it does. And I'm just doing each and every one of them. I'm doing a little bit thicker of a top coat per each one because, you know, you want to make sure it's really sealed in there really good because it will come off. Like, especially since it's powder, like you get, because I know the first time I did it, some of it scraped off, and I had just like a bit of black like in the middle of my finger, and it was like weird. I mean, it looked cool, but I was disappointed because like it kind of ruined the sheen, like the mirror effect of that these nails have. And I actually do have some film that I can do the ice nails too, which are really, really cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these over and do those. I don't know what I keep on running over. Oh, it's... We're gonna do that for a minute. I had a sticky note stuck on my wheel of my computer chair. Ooh, I can already see some of the glitter that's on my desk right now. I'm gonna have to dust that up. It'll be fine though. So yeah, we're just making sure. Actually, make sure I'm going. Alright, so I'm gonna turn it around so I can actually get the front end of it properly, because I want to make sure it's all covered. I love this no wipe stuff. Little little Amazon business. I don't know if it's actually owned by Amazon, or I don't know. I just know it's a good product. Like, I've used it for a couple months now, and it's just really good. This art done stuff. I also use Beetle. Beetle, Beetle. But that's dipping powder. They do have gels though. I haven't tried their gels, but their other stuff is really good. Like, their powder stuff is really good. I'm not using it today because, you know, obviously it's dipping powder, not metallics. I wasn't really anticipating doing actual metallics today, but this is what we're doing. So, and that's okay. That is absolutely okay. Alright, so we got that going. Whoops. Alright, and those are done. And let me get these going. And now we can actually do some of the nail art, which is what I've been planning on doing. And I put my thumb on upside down there. Alright, so, whoops. See, look at that. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. Okay. So, oh, you know what? I need my white. Give me a second. Let me go get that real quick. Okay. So I've got two whites. Let me check the consistency of them, because I might have some trouble with them. Oh, I can't use that one. Well, that's okay. I can use this other one. I'm pretty sure, because it's newer. Oh yeah, I can use that. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, well, it looks like I got that's done, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And here's the other set. Whoops. About knocked it off. There we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I am going to, well, let's start off with doing the Dalek. So, oh, wrong one. We want to do this one. Alright, and get my paper and my draw some lines today. Actually, you know what? I think because these are so small, I'm gonna get a different kind of brush. Let me see if I can find it real quick where I put it. I had it. Oh, there it is. There we go. So I've got little dotting pins, and let me see. Let me look and see what sizes I've got. Are they all big? I think they're all. I think they like one. Let's see, is that one big? That one's smaller. So yeah, I'll use this one. I'll use a dotting pin. I know a lot of people like to use like the brushes, but I like to use the dotting pins. I feel like it gives me more. Alright, so that's the top. So you want to have like a little top thing right there. So what I'll do is maybe I'll do a dot, and then I'll do a black dot like right here. See, maybe I'll do it a little bit bigger than that, because I'm gonna put a little crystal on it, like glue it on. See? And then I'm gonna do this number. We're just gonna, well, actually no. I'll use the brush. It's a little longer than I prefer, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Well, that's actually not as thick as I'd want it to be. Hold on a second, let me add more for the thickness. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to go whoop. Like this. So there's a straight line. And this is my Dalek. And I guess I could use like a stripping thing, but those are annoying to deal with. Oh, let me get some more. And if I'm quiet, it's because I'm focusing on making sure these lines are straight, because it'll look a little silly, if I'm being honest, if these don't look straight. Alright, let me thicken that up a little bit. There we go. See? Let me actually put that up. Oh. That's what I got so far. And let me actually finish these other sides real quick. Alright, there we go. And I think it's 3 stripes. Yeah, it is 3 stripes. Well, I could just do 2. I think it'd look fine with 2, right? Yeah, I'll do the 2. So I have enough room to do the little things. I think that looks cute though. What do you think? Whoops. Fiddles. Come on, camera. There we go. See? Look how cute. A little Dalek. Alright, so we're gonna do the same thing. Let me do my dipping dipping dots. What am I talking about, dipping dots? Lord, I haven't had dipping dots in a long time. It's been a few years. Let's see. We're gonna do the little thing right here, little eyeball, and do a little circle. And I'm just doing like a little circular motion to kind of make it sure it keeps the circle. Little circle dude. There we go. So I got that going for us. Alright, I'm gonna wipe that off. And now we're back to striping. Okay. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna start at the edge and just kind of be very gentle in how we do our strokes. And I'm going to flip it around to make sure it keeps the thickness. See, there we go. And then we're going to do the second line. Of course, I think this is a little too thick. There we are. There we go. That's the way I want it. That's the way I want it. And boom. And just make sure that's even on the side there, my friend. And then we're going to make sure that side's even too. Alright. And let me, oops, take this and make sure this is more even. Alright, so we got the Dalek striped and ready to go. You can kind of see it a little bit. I think I actually made that a little closer than I did the other one, but that's fine. It's the same thing. Who cares? I'm having a good time, and that's all that matters. So, as for the TARDIS, I think I'm going to do the same thing, except we are going to, let me see, how am I going to do this? I think I'll do like the side view of it, where you're doing the, like I'll do the windows, and then color it in. So, I'll go ahead and do that. So we're going to use the striping thing, and instead of doing it sideways, we're just going to do it from top to bottom. So, oops, make sure that's over there so I'm not messing anything up. And then we're just going to go whoop. Oh, that's not, that's, I need more. This is going to have to be thicker. Than what I got. This is okay to have a thicker line on it. See, got a thick line. And then we will do, will I be able to fit police box? I don't think I'll be able to write it because it'll be too, like, this is too small. So, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to do little squares. Oh, I need more paint. Okay. You see that? Yeah. And then we're going to do one over here. Okay. And I'm trying to do perspective, but it's also really difficult to do it at this angle too. So we're just going to do the best we can. And that's okay. And this is where the windows are going to be. I'm making sure I can see it proper. Oops, I need more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a dotted pen and with the white to do the windows. Let's see. And then I'll do these. Oops, I need more. And boom. So you got little things right there, and so we're gonna let that dry. Can you see that? Either way, we're gonna still let that dry. Let me go grab a paper towel. This over here. I'm gonna grab a paper towel real quick so I can wipe off that brush. Okay, there we are. Alright, so I'm gonna wipe this off real quick. All nice and clean. I'll move this over here, and I'm gonna grab my little canvas, or not palette, my palette. I'll move this over here. Okay, now we're gonna do the other one. And yeah, so we're gonna do that. Let me see, where's my black? There it is. Oh, I'm gonna have to get another. I gotta get more. That's fine. And yeah, so we're gonna do this one. I'm gonna move these. I'm gonna move that because I don't need that right now. I'll be using that to color that in, I think, or the white part. Anyway, all right, so I'm gonna do like what I did with the other side. Oh. All right, now I think, well, no. I guess I needed more paint. That's one bad thing about this is like I can never tell how much paint I need. Even though it seems like I'm using a lot, it's not really a lot. Like it looks like a lot, but it's not. Okay, there we go. And see, there's my line. And then we're gonna do a little box like we did on the other side. because we're doing a police box. Honestly, it's the first time I've ever used this brush to do art. Of course, I used to paint a lot too when I was younger. Like, I actually did paintings, which was a lot of fun. I'm sure with practice at this angle specifically, because like if I was doing this off camera, I wouldn't be here, let me actually move this over so I can actually do it. Let me make sure I'm doing it the right side. And then we got a square. I mean, it's not going to be pretty. I mean, it's going to be pretty, but it's not going to be perfect. But that's okay. Because this is I've actually never done Doctor Who nails before. So, I'm pretty excited about it. I have so many colors. Alright, now we're going to do the ones for the windows. If you saw me doing the doing like the stream, like my face, you'd probably be laughing at me because I'm actually like just doing this with my mouth open. I'm just like, oh. Okay. And boom. No, I need to get a little bit more black. It's starting to poop out on me. So rude. Ugh. Hold on, I gotta wipe this off. Some bad thing about these long ones is that they're just long, and well, I'm using such a little paint, it dries out, and it messes with how I'm painting. So, alright. There we go. Alright, so we got that. We got those two done. I'll let those dry. Or maybe not. Alright, so with this one, the silver one right there, oops, I don't want to do that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm still gonna use black, but I'm gonna be using a finer point. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, no, I'm gonna use I'm gonna use that one, this brush right here. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do little 3D glasses. I'm just gonna put them like, I'm just gonna do like the front ones, you know, do one red, do one blue. Cause yeah, David Tennant wore the was the 10th Doctor, and he wore the 3D glasses. And I thought that would be fun to have on. Oops. Need to add more color black. It's kind of smearing a little bit. I don't want that to happen. And it's only smearing because it's not don't have enough, so that's fine. The good thing about this is you can just kind of paint over it too. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I'm gonna have to paint over it anyway, which is fine. Oops. Oops, that's too thick. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and do the other one. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it while that other one dries. And I get my cleaner. Oops, that's too thick. Don't want to do it too thick. Like, that's the thing about like these thick black lines, is I can just cover it up with the white after it dries. Okay, so we got that going for us. All right, so let me get my paper towel. I'm gonna take some of my polish remover and clean my brushes off. So I can continue on with coloring. Oh, and FYI, I use, this is what I use. Oh, there you go. It doesn't smell very strong, but it does take off nail polish pretty well. And it doesn't hurt my nails. Like, and I'm pretty sensitive. Like, I have sensitive skin. So I have to always be really careful about, like, you know, what I do. So, yeah. Just FYI. If you want to get some nail polish remover, that's the stuff. Alright, I'm going to actually use that on this too. I think I'm done with this brush, but still need to clean it off. Yeah, I'm just kind of, this is what I'm doing. So fun fact, after I'm done with this, like, of course, I know I'm going to do a little bit more of a rigorous cleaning. But I'm also really big about making sure, oh, what's you call it? My brushes are clean. Like, I'm real finicky about that. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and paint this. Whoops, I accidentally got, that was rude. I got some white on my hands. Whoops. Oh well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, so we're gonna just do this. Color it in. I'm gonna add a little bit more white here to cover that up a little bit. Since, you know, and we're just gonna make that, cover that up a little bit too. Because why not? Why not? And we got that, so that's happening. And then I'm gonna just make sure that looks square. There we go. Alright. So we'll put that back there, and we're gonna do the same thing with the other. Let me actually wipe this off first though. Get a little bit of residue from the black. There we go. Alright, now it's cleaned off. Proper. Alright. The reason why I'm doing the masks first is because, or not the masks, look at me, listen to me. The glasses first is because I'm going to have to do the blue and then the red. Which I do have, but still. Alright. And boom. And if I'm being a little quiet, I'm just focusing because it takes a lot of concentration to do this. Because I'm like trying to make sure my hand's steady and that I don't like mess it up any bit. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit more white to kind of blend it up a little bit. I know it looks a little silly right now, but it'll look like a pair of glasses. At least the front end of them. I know it looks a little funny because it's, I could have done it sideways, but That wouldn't have been any fun for me. Alright, so we're going to put that back to dry, and now I'm going to work on the windows. And I'm going to move this over here. Honestly, I probably want to use a dotting tool, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wipe this off. Where's my... There it is. Okay. Now I'm going to use my dotting tool. Because these windows are going to be kind of small. And I'm thinking about doing like some shading or maybe some highlighting to kind of make them look a little bit more, I don't know, light, I guess. I don't know. We're just going to play with it and see what happens is what I'm going to do. And if it turns out alright, it's going to turn out alright. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're just kind of having a good time doing this right now. So... All right. Hold on a second, let me wipe this off. It's got a little bit of black on it. I don't even know how it got black on it. Okay. Okay. So, got our little windows, and I'm just going to color it in. Alexa, turn on Lumos Maxima. It's 12 o'clock.
To play a specific
Alexa,
song, you'll need to sign up.
Cancel.
To play a specific song, you'll need to sign up for an
Alexa,
unlimited trial on this Echo Dot.
hold on a second. Alexa giving me sass tonight. Jesus. Alright. And boom, we got a little windows. But I had to mute myself there for a second there because it just got ridiculous. Want to see my little TARDIS nails?
Sure. Oh, those are cool.
Aren't they?
Those are really neat.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some shading on them here in a second. I even did like a little Dalek one. I'm not done with it yet. I haven't put the gems on it yet.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I'm doing the his Tennant's 3D glasses, you know, he used to wear.
Yeah.
I'm doing those too. I was like, because Tennant was my favorite, so
Yeah.
I figured I'd have a little bit of fun with that. But yeah, there's little starting to look like a TARDIS.
Yeah.
Super excited. And it's looking cute too. I'm getting you a couple bananas.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I got nail polish on my hands. I'm gonna have to wash them off.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Having all the problems tonight. Oh, that's a little too thick. Don't want it to be too thick. I almost need little jeweler goggles. You know, the little you know what I'm talking about, right? But yeah, you can thank John for the Doctor Who idea. Or the Doctor Who theme, rather. Oops. Because he was all like, oh, hey, you should totally do Doctor Who nails. And I'm just like, okay, I'll do them. Why not, right? I'm gonna wipe that off. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the same dotting tool, and I've got this color blue. It's clean color. It's metallic aqua. And I'm gonna kind of give it some shading, I think, to give it like a little bit more dimension. Plus it's a pretty blue. Like, it's a really pretty blue. Just kind of thinking of, you know, looking at it, like, it's really pretty. Also want to like be able to show off the little square things too, because it is dark. So maybe this will like make it braid up a little bit. Yeah, you can see that a little bit better. And then I'll just do this side too. I'm just kind of giving it some extra dimension. Because Doctor Who is extra dimension. Let's see if I can zoom it in. Oh, come on, auto. Well, either way, it's a different type of blue, and you can see it. And it's really pretty. I'm just gonna continue adding more of it, so it's maybe if there we go. Oh, sorry, I am it's hard to do it from this position, so I do appreciate everybody who's been watching me tonight, though. Anybody popping in and saying hello and all that nonsense. Okay. And we are going to do this nail, and we're just gonna put that in. Give that a little extra. It's a little bit more like a little bit of green. But I kind of figured it would give it a little bit more magic. Maybe I'll put a little bit of the gold on it too, to kind of give it a little bit extra pizzazz. Who knows? Maybe I'll decide. Who knows? I don't know. Hello, hello. Everyone out there on the interwebs, I hope you are doing well tonight. I'm feeling pretty good myself. Oh yeah, you can really see that. That's really nice. Alright, so that's gonna dry. I've got that done, and I'm gonna wipe this off. And I think, let me give it a nice couple taps. Okay, yeah, we're good on that, so we can start doing the glasses now. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna do this and that, and then I'm gonna put the glue on these three, And I'm gonna do the foil on these two, the gold on that and the blue on that, and then I'm gonna stick the thingy things. Of course, I'm gonna have to figure out how many I'm gonna need. We'll just figure it out as we go, I guess. So, but let me get my, let's see. I guess I'll be using the same blue as I did for the 3D glasses. Cause it's about the same color. So we'll just do that and it'll be fun. Fun. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the blue since that's what I've been using. And the blue is gonna go on the left. I guess it doesn't really matter what side it's on, does it? I don't think so. But I think it goes on the left, so we're gonna put it on the left because that's what makes sense. Alright, so here we go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use this. Got the one square. I'm even it out a little bit. Even out the color anyway. And then I'm going to do the other one so I don't have to clean it off yet. Thankfully I don't need to have a lot. I just do a little bit and that's just okay, we're good to go. See? Super easy. Easy. Alright. And now we're gonna wipe that off. Let me actually make sure I get this off because if it mixes with the red, it's gonna look weird. Or it's gonna make purple is what it's gonna do. So let me do that real quick. Alright. Now we're going to do the red. Oops, I just dropped that on the floor. I'm just dropping everything tonight. Oh, let me show you the color. This is the color I'm using. It is metallic red. I can't really see it. But it's metallic red. So, clean color. I got it out of a set off of, I mean, obviously Amazon, but you can also like get it on, what you call it? Well, Clean Color has their own site, so. Alright, so that should be good. I probably put too much on that, because that red spreads pretty well, honestly. So we're just gonna, well, I'm gonna do it this way since I am left-handed after all. We're gonna be careful. And boom, there we go. We got a little 3D glasses. Not very good ones, but hey, it's a good first try. At least on nails. Doing micro art. I'm not used to using my brushes. At least on fake nails. I don't think I've done this before. With fake nails. I think I did it once. And that was years and years ago when I first got my paint or my set. Let's make sure that's square. And boom. Alright, so that's done. Clean off my brush. You always want to clean off your brush. Actually, I need to put a little bit more stuff on it. Alright, there we go. Because, yeah, this red really spreads. If I do my nails again, of course, I'm gonna wash these. Like, I use soap and water. Like, I use baby soap for them. Like, I use for my makeup brushes. Keeps them nice and clean, but it doesn't, like, damage the glue. So that's the thing about these brushes is all of them have glue on them, and if you're not careful, the acetone will eat it off. So, fun fact, the more you know. So, alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off, because I'm going to be putting these under the light, and I don't want to have to do that. That's part of the reason why I did the Daleks first, is because of the fact that, yeah. Also, why is that? I'll just paint over that. That'll be fine. I got a little extra dot on the TARDIS. So, okay. So what I'm going to do... where's my glue at? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Alright, so this is MacArt. It's pretty good. It doesn't, I mean, like, it smells like burning plastic whenever you use it, but it's, like, from what people say, or what I've heard, rather, is that it's not nearly as bad, so, alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get my foils out. Alright, so there's my foil. I figured I'd have a little bit of extra fun. Alright, and then I'm going to do the blue. Okay. So we don't need big foil things. Like, we just need, like, this itty bitty little thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, like, cut a tiny sliver. Which I'm doing like this. I'm just like taking it and I'm just gonna like do it like that and just do a little bit. And then and it doesn't matter if it's like completely accurate. I guess I could have just done the other side like that too, but it'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and crumple this back up. These are so ridiculously difficult to put back in a thing, so I'm just gonna put that over there for now. And then I'm gonna take the gold, and which is gonna go on the little gold things. It's not going to stick to all of it, that's why I'm just kind of giving it like a little background, but see, it's going to be like that. And so I'm going to do, whoops, I just dropped that, I didn't want to, I keep dropping my flashlight, that's what I keep on dropping. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a sliver like that, and just cut it off like that. And it's easy peasy. So I got that. And then, well, let's see, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my little tray. So this is my jewel tray, and I'm going to put all my stuff in it. So I got that. So what I'm going to have to do, because before, you know, you want to put your glue on, because like you want to like do it fast, because it does dry after a while. So now I've got to figure out what size I want for Dalek. And what I'm going to do, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it, because, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to use the little ones, I think. So I'm going to grab this little thing. It has like a little bit of sticky stuff in it. And I'm going to get me a couple of fours. I'm going to see. We'll do little ones, because I've got more of those, and the fact that gonna just have to get my tweezers. I'm gonna get my smaller tweezers. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these over here. I'm gonna put a top coat on these, but I'm waiting for them to dry proper because I'm using regular nail polish. And I'm gonna move this over since I'm done with that. So that's done. That's done too. So what I'm doing is letting those dry. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I know there's a 5th one on there. Flip over. Don't give me that sass. These dudes are ridiculous. Alright, so I'm thinking about doing 6 per, but I don't know if... Well, we'll just see. We'll just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm just gonna grab a bunch. These dudes are annoying to flip over too, because they don't want to. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so there's 6. And I'm just gonna grab 4 more. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 2 more. Alright, cool. Okay. Now I gotta flip that over. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna do 6. We'll see how that goes. Oh, I actually dropped one right there. Hold on, let me put that back in. Just gonna grab that with my finger and just drag it in. There we go. Alright. So we got 6. I have little ones. Let me make sure that I might need to clean this one out. You work. Oh yeah, you work. Alright, so we're good. We're good. We got you. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do the first one. Okay, so I'm gonna do the first one and get this over here. And what you want to do is you just want to put glue all over the thing. Oh, you know what? I need 2 big ones because I'm going to put one on this too, on the top there. I just remembered. Okay, so how big do I need to have that be? We're just going to go with a 8. No. Let's do a 9. Let's do 2 9s. Alright, so yeah, okay. I keep flipping them over. Dadgummit. There we go. Okay. A bunch of 7s, 2 9s. Alright, so now nail art foil glue. What you do is you take it and you're just gonna cover the whole thing. And now you're not gonna like use all of it. That's not how it works. But I'm just gonna cover all of it. But an LED UV light, what you do is you put it on for about a minute. For LED, for UV, just a plain UV lamp, it's 2 minutes. I don't know why, but that's just something that I know about. So, alright, so that's gonna go under for a minute. I guess I could have done that for the thing, but that's fine. hope everybody's having a good night tonight. While that's going, go ahead and separate all my stuff. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one. I must have put it back. That must have been, it must have flipped out somehow or another. Alright, that was a 7. I'll just grab it again. Unless it slid somewhere. These things are so small. Dadgummit. Alright, whatever. I got a bajillion of these, so it's fine. There. Alright. Ugh, come on, don't flip over. You spend most of the time trying to make sure these things stay on the right side. Because it is a pain in the butt. There we go. Alright. That's done. Alright, so we're going to start off with doing the foil since that's the easy part. I'm just going to grab the gold and see what you do is you do it on the back side. And you just kind of, well, you take, I'm going to take the plastic tweezers since they a little bit better, or at least they're a little bit more gentle, and you just kind of slide it on like this. And I'm going to just kind of take this off and I'm going to show you. So you want to make sure that this is like all straightened out and flattened, so you like just kind of, and it's not going to be perfect, like, I mean, you know, and I'm not wanting this to be perfect either, because, you know, like that's the fun of it. Now if you want it to be completely flat, like it has to be flat, but for my purposes tonight, I don't really care. So, and I'm just gonna pull it off and boom, extra shiny. And that was also part of the reason why, like, I did the you know, the hollow background too, because then you can just you know, just say, oh, that's just part of it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And then what you do whenever you're done is you put a top coat on it. And let me get make sure that's on there. Good. And just yank her off like it's nobody's business. And of course I'm going to do this side a little bit too. There we go. And boom. Got a nice shiny thing going on there. Alright, so we got that going for us. Now we're going to put our Dalek crystals on. We got one. Let's go ahead and do the big one. See? It's ready to exterminate everybody. Guaranteed. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Whoops. That flipped over. I'm gonna move this over here. While I do this, I get my tweezers and flip that over. Rude. There we go. All right. And there we go. Ready to exterminate everybody. Alright, so that's done. And I'll have to do a top coat for those. I'm actually going to do a top coat for all of them, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these back. So those are done. Ta-da. Oh, where did I put the gold star one at? Where'd it go? Uh-oh. I mean, I could just cut out another one, but I'm just like, oh no, I don't want to waste it. It went somewhere. Where'd it go? Either way. We got the blue, which is right here. Well, it's stuck, but it's there. For some reason, it's stuck. Probably because of... Whoops. Here. Set that there. Alright, so let's see if I can find my gold. Oh, it's right there. It's right here. There it is. I should have put it back. That's what I get. Alright, so we got that done. I'm gonna go ahead and move this over here, and we're gonna... Oops, let me make it. Actually, let me fix this real quick. Like, I've got a little dot that I got on there, and I don't like it there, so I'm gonna just fix it real quick. Whoa, let's not flip everything. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I got a little, well, I'm using the wrong hand, but I got a little white dot on this, so I'm gonna fix it. There we go. Much better. Okay. So back there you go. Back over here you go. And I'm gonna close that up. And I'm gonna flip, well, I'll flip those here in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and put the foil glue on this. Make sure that that's all nice and covered, because otherwise it won't stick properly. And you want to make sure it sticks properly, because it will come off. And Lord knows it is frustrating when it comes off. So of course these are fake nails, and I did sand them down pretty good, so they should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna tip that. Okay, so that's gonna go in for a minute, and I'm gonna flip over the things that I flipped. So I got that going for us. So that's good for a minute. While that's doing that, I'm gonna flip these over. I'll be putting these on here soon. I'm really excited. Flip that over. Daggum, come on, flip. Don't flip that other one over. Rude. 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 Alright, I think we're good. Okay, so I've got my 6 little gems. And I'm kind of considering not putting the gold on the these. I think they look fine the way they are. On the Dalek. Super cute. Really cute. Oh my god, it's so adorable. But yeah. Oh, is it done already? There's no way it was a minute. That's... whatever. Seems to work. Accidentally dropped a foil, so that happens sometimes. Alright, so let me move this up here. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this. And I guess it doesn't really matter how I put it on. We're gonna just do it like... I'm just gonna move it with my hand. Well, I guess it's just gonna stick wherever it wants to go. And that's fine, because I can just do this number. Oh man. Well, if I can get this to unstick, this glue is real serious. There we go. Just kind of clear that off a little bit, but see how pretty that is? And we got that done. And then we've got this, which is going to go on the gold, if I can get it. Come on. Alright, and so we're just going to place it on like so. And we're just going to press down on it like this. Make sure to kind of get rid of the little crevices. And then, whoop, there we go. All nice and pretty and shiny and sparkly. I'm just gonna kind of get some more of the sticky on that, so we got that going for us. And now the big finale, which is the Dalek. Well, actually, technically, it's not the big finale just yet because I haven't put on the nails yet. And that's the big exciting part, in my opinion. And boom. Honestly, I think these turned out pretty cute. And boom, there we go. We got a Dalek. Make sure those are mashed in pretty good. I don't want to mess those up. Or I want to make sure those stay in. Because, you know, these are gems. and they can and will fall off if you don't properly put them on. So that's the thing about these. All right, so just do the same with this one. Make sure that that's good to go. And now I think we're ready to do our final top coat. And then we get to put them on. At least I will. Let's see, make sure I get my top coat. And I'm just putting the gel top coat on all of them because just for, you know, it looks better in my opinion. And then I'll put the Sally Hansen top coat on after I put these on my nails. That's usually what I do, and I usually don't do it like every time either. So I want to make sure I have a nice good top coat on top of these because especially the foils, because they will peel off, and that's extremely annoying. So now for the Dalek, make sure we got you completely covered, my friend, because we got a lot going on with you. All right, so we got the first bit done. Let me make sure I capped them all. You always want to make sure you cap whenever you do your nails. Alright. Go ahead and put that on for a minute. And shove that over because I didn't mean to knock that down. Go figure, right? And then I'm just gonna do the same thing. Except that's a little too much top coat. That's why I'm kind of going over them really fast. Flip them around. And boom. Let's do the last one. Okay. We'll switch these up. Okay. So now, I get to do the fun part of doing the maintenance of my nails, which I'm just gonna saw them down, really. Oh, let me make sure this isn't too long. Yeah, this is done. Let me just pop it off. Uh-oh. I gotta get the... One bad part is you gotta get the clay off. And see, it just comes right off. See? Boop. Easy peasy. Let me make sure this is gonna go on okay. Yeah, it looks like it'll be fine. Alright. So, I'm just gonna do some basic maintenance. I'm basically just sawing these down. Let me actually get my other set. There it is, right there. This one's better for me because I got tiny. And, you know, just kind of get everything down because my cuticles are fine. And I'm not even worried about doing all that. I already did most of this earlier, so I should be good to go. All I'm going to do is clean off my cuticles, and now I'm going to do my, go ahead and do my nail polish remover. See, what I'm doing is I'm doing nail polish remover so it like actually dries out my nails. Well, not dry them out, but like, you know, get rid of the oil. While I'm buffing them, they'll be dry, and then I'll just put the stick-ins on. Which will be easy peasy. Actually get some more because it's starting to feel dry. Real pretty colors though, for reals, man. Alright, I'm gonna just go over that again real quick. So, what this is, I mean, obviously nail filer. You just take it, make sure your nails are nice and buffed out before you actually put on the stuff, because, you know, it won't stay on. Just do ridge remover. And then what I'll do is I'll just take my little brush and clean off the dust, because that's what you want to do with this. Let me actually move this out of the way so I'm not catching any of that nonsense. So, and that's basically what you do, is you just do this, and you know, this is fun. I like doing this. This is me doing my nails. I do these every so often. It usually takes me about this long. This is the shine nail. I'm gonna make sure it's all nice and buffed out. Doesn't take too long. If I had ridges, I'd probably have some problems, but you know. Alright, so now we're going to do this hand. I'm just going to do this number. And then, yeah. We're just doing that. Alright, so... Oh, hello. I'm actually giving myself nails. So I'm just kind of doing all that stuff real quick. I'll just do this real quick, and then I'm gonna brush it off, and I'm gonna stick it on. And we're gonna get the results real quick. Alright, so let me grab the other ones. Alright. Alrighty. Let me grab my stick-ons. I don't like putting glue on my nails because it's not very good for them. So yeah, I'm just gonna put these on. Whoops. Make sure that fits right. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just putting them on. So I got the stick-ins. I use tabs, so they're only going to stay on for a couple days, which is fine. These are what I use. So I use these. I'm going to go ahead and move this over here so I can just start and basically what you do is you just take them, and then these only last for a couple days, which is fine. Whoops, I just dropped it. Look at me. Probably need to take this off first though. But I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. So yeah, that's gonna go on like so. And we're gonna make sure it doesn't. There we go. So I got myself some TARDIS thumbs. I just dropped my stickies. Where'd they go? Well, either way, I gotta take these off. I've gotta take the little thingy things off. Some bad thing about that. Alright, index finger. Go ahead and put that back. There we go. Yeah, I'm giving myself some fake nails tonight. Because I feel like it. And specifically, I'm giving myself Doctor Who nails, which I thought were really cute. If I can flip this over. Thank you. Alright, I don't need those anymore. Okay, get that putty off. And boom. Alright, so I got those, and then I'm going to grab these. Alright, so I'm going to separate these on that side. Goes glue on the right hand. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's all the same size, so. Alright. Alright, there's that. And we're just kind of chilling for rizzles. Okay. Whoops, I didn't get the rest of that off. Okay, I'm gonna get the rest of that off, and then I can start sticking the rest of them, because I don't want to have to like do that with every time I have to flip them. All right. Oh, ready. All right, let me see if I can find my. Where'd they go? Oh, that's fine. I'll just get another. Get the set I have already. Okay. So, what I'm doing is, hold on, let me actually grab this bit right here. Alright, there we are. Alright, so I had to get me another little set of this. And what I'm doing is I'm taking these, and these are just temporary. These only last like 1 or 2 days. And these are like the best tabs I've ever used, honestly. Alright, so I'm gonna have to be real careful about this one. This one actually came off on me, so I'm gonna go on ahead and get it. There we are. Alright, so I'm gonna have to trim that. Let me get my... trim that off real quick. Just get my little scissors, my cuticle scissors, and use those. Okay. Alright, so we're doing that. There we are. Alright, so that's gonna go on this one. Make sure that's the right way. Yeah, that's the right way. Gotta let that sit for a second. These are nice and short. I like how short these are. So, anyways, let's continue onward. So I'm just basically taking little stickers. Well, these are just the tabs. I'm just pressing them on, making sure they stay. If I can get it to fit a little bit better. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna take it off. It's like what it does is it has like a little bit of a... Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, and I'm just gonna kind of move it over a little bit and trim it like I did with the other one. This one's a little wide. Okay. Alright, got that on. Got static electricity going on over here. Super rude. Alrighty. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one on my index finger. If I can get... I'm just gonna look at it because I'm having trouble seeing it from the angle that I got it. So, alright, I'm gonna take these and cut that. Okay. Alrighty, we're gonna do the other one. These are so small that I have to just kind of place them with some tweezers. That's the problem that I've been having with these, because they are very small. And then I'm gonna grab this. Put that on that. That's the next size up. Whoops. Okay. All right, there we go. And there we are. There we are. All right, that's what I got so far. All right, let's get the all right, now we're gonna get the middle finger. Make sure, okay, that's good. And boom, that's one hand. Doctor Who. Got my little glasses and a little Dalek. I'll take a picture later. And I'm going to just put that on that, like so. Well, if I can get that bit off, that would be cool. There we are. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that. Okay, I'm pressing that down, and I got one more to go, and I'm pretty much done. Ugh. It's always hardest to get the last one on. Come on. There we go. Get on there. There we go. And boom. And I have to trim the tip of that and towards the cuticle a little bit. All right. And boom. Doctor Who nails. Heck yeah. I did it. So, let's see if I can move this up a little bit. Oh, I'm upside down. Ha! Hold on a second, let me flip this. Uh, 180 degrees. So yeah, these are my nails. They're super cute. So anybody who hung out with me tonight, thank you for watching and have a good night. Bye.